You guys, I have the art block. No. I don't know if it's because it's so hot outside, because I'm just getting over feeling icky, or if I'm just really tired from work, but I just finished my sketchbook and now everything I try and draw comes out like crap. I've been trying to make things to put into the frames that I bought for Big Bang Bazaar, and everything comes out looking like poop. I don't like any of this. Ugh. I think I'm wondering if maybe like I'm trying to think too hard instead of just doing, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like that thing where like you just go to draw, but like everything you do for like the past 2 nights I've sat down to draw, everything is just no, I have too much to do. I have videos to make. I have art to do. No! Okay, so I'm gonna try and tackle this art block, and we're gonna see what works. Because I know there's a lot of videos out there on battling art block or trying to find inspiration, blah, 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 but everybody's different. So, I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't know. I really need to make art. I haven't made art in like 2 days, just stupid doodles, and I need to make stuff for Big Bang Bazaar, and I think I'm just overthinking it. And I think maybe that might be everyone else's problem, whether it be varying degrees of whatever they have going on, instead of just doing the art. I don't know. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Step 1, get comfortable. Get out of these work clothes. Get something to eat. Be right back.
As you can see, I went and got myself some tea so I could relax and surrounded myself with a few things that make me happy. I also went and grabbed myself a little notebook so I can jot down just a general idea of everything that makes me happy. And you don't have to do this. This is just what I did, because I feel as though I was unsuccessful for the past 2 days in trying to draw because I was so focused on making something to sell and trying to figure out what other people would like instead of making any art at all, and I was just coming up empty. I wasn't liking what I was making. It felt dry, it felt empty. You know that feeling that you get where everything you draw is just, it's not working out. So after making sure I got everything that I needed to get done for the day, which, you know, I really recommend everyone do, because it's just another stressful thing that's also on your mind. So if you clear your mind of everything that needs to get done, you know, make your lunch for the next day, make sure that your clothes are laid out for work, get everything that needs to be done. Eat, relax for like an hour, give yourself some time to relax and unwind so you're not left thinking about everything else you could or should be doing. This is imperative. And also, if you really need a day off, then take it. I know it's really hard not to feel guilty, and I've been feeling guilty for 2 days because I haven't made any good art. And I feel a big pressure because, you know, you guys are watching me and following me, so I want to do good stuff for you. So I just started sketching randomly. I marked down that I liked skulls. Now the purpose of this is to show you that in order to break away from art block, you need to have a little conversation with yourself, and you need to reassess why you're making art in the first place. And what I figured out was, when I was just drawing just to draw and not focus so much on what I was drawing or why I was drawing or how I was drawing it, I focused on enjoying the drawing itself, experimenting, feeling how I enjoyed thickening and tapering a stroke with the pen tool, or the pen brush. And, you know, just discovering things and just enjoying the process rather than the finished piece. Now, this might not work for you, but this is just me sharing my, findings and my process of what I'm doing in order to pull myself from what I would refer to like as an art block or unable to. I drew a little LOL button there because I was really liking how those lines were tapering and the style that it was giving me. So without any clear direction or, thought, the best thing to do is just start drawing. Just start drawing. Draw things that make you happy. I was just drawing the first thing that came to my mind with really no consequence or goal in mind at all. Just do it. Be like, you know what? I like the feeling of this pen. I like the feeling of this pencil. I like what this can create. I like what this. Focus on making yourself happy. Focus on enjoying the process and getting there first. So I had surrounded myself with a couple of my favorite, little figures, some tea to relax, and I'm just sketching. I'm just sketching random things that I like. I like skulls from my list that I made. I was just naming random things without thinking. The important thing is to not think at all. Just do. This sounds incredibly reckless and it sounds dumb, but just trust me on this. You have to give it a shot. You're not going to figure out or work your way through your art block unless you try. And for me, just doing mindless little doodles and ugly little plump octopi with itty bitty bit stumpy legs is, what I needed, and maybe it's what you need too. So here I was just kind of getting a feel for the pen brush, and I was just enjoying the look and the texture I was creating, and just basically I was enjoying just moving the pen over the paper. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is a sketchbook. Not everything in your sketchbook has to be pristine, and I think my issue was I had gotten to the point where, because I'm trying to prepare for a con and trying to interpret what people are going to want to buy, it's blocking me and I'm coming up short. So as you just draw things and not try and focus too much on the who, what, why, how, or what for, maybe think to yourself, what's blocking me? Am I stressed at work? Do I have a list of things that I really need to get done or do? Am I overthinking this? Do I need to try things from a different approach? Do I need to maybe just draw for a little bit without really thinking about what I'm doing? Do I need to just give myself a break? I mean, have some one-on-one time with yourself, just some reflection. Not when I know I just said don't think, but when I say that, I mean don't think about what you're drawing, just let yourself draw, but at the same time, kind of have a little one-on-one conversation with yourself. Like, what am I enjoying about this? What was I enjoying at the time where I was on a roll making art happily and not feeling like I was blocked? And I realized that when I was just drawing whatever came to my fancy, whatever cool prompt that I wanted to challenge myself with that popped into my head at the time, that's when I was the happiest, and that's when things were flowing most easily for me, was when I wasn't trying to put so much thought into my piece beforehand. Now, this isn't to say this is the same case for everyone. This is just for me. And, you're not going to find what the case is for yourself or your own personal preference for working through an art block unless you try different things. And I know sometimes it can be demoralizing. Hey, this is my third day, that I've been faced with this. For 2 days I tried drawing. 2 days I tried sketching. I tried doing different things. I tried using markers. I tried doing this. I tried doing that. And what was important was that I kept trying. But maybe in actuality, I really needed a break. Maybe I need to just not draw for a day. Maybe I need to play video games or something. And it's really hard when you have that guilty feeling in the back of your mind, like, oh my gosh, I need to be drawing. All these people are counting on me to make art and post to my Instagram, post to my Tumblr. I can't lose those followers. I have to make things for this convention. I have to make enough fan art. I have to make enough original art. So ever since my professor brought up to me that I don't have a whole lot of original art in my portfolio, I've been kind of freaking out because he's right. And like, what am I going to do for original art? And it comes back to the list that I was making. When it comes to original art, you have to do what makes you happy and then let everything else fall into place. Now, this is only my personal preference. So specifically for here, my favorite movie, my favorite all-time thing ever is Nightmare Before Christmas. Ever since I was a little girl, it's been my favorite movie. It's always made me happy. I mean, you guys know I like creepy cute things, and there's nothing more creepy cute than Nightmare Before Christmas. So I have my little Jack Pop vinyl figure and my Zero Tsum Tsum that Tori gave me. And I have them next to me, you know, because they make me happy and it cheer me up and it give me inspiration. And after loosening up with a couple of doodles where I wasn't thinking too much about how I was drawing, I started drawing Jack and doodling Zero in a manner that, you know, wasn't really committing to any one thing ever. I'm just drawing. I'm drawing for me now. Excuse my head and excuse my eyelashes. You don't see those. But the point is you want to just work yourself back into that state of mind that you were before. So have that one-on-one conversation. Surround yourself with what makes you happy. What's your favorite thing? Maybe not worry so much or focus so much on something that you think you need to be doing. Return to the flow of art in which that part, you know, the drawing part came easy for you. Then start worrying about everything else. If you're having an issue warming up or just getting the feeling of drawing back into your state of mind, then just take it one step at a time. We're all human here. We're not machines. I know we'd like to be machines. I know we would like to constantly print and process and submit art. And we want to get better. And we're always in a place in our minds where we're not good enough. We're not at the stage that we want to be at. But we need to remember to be logical. We need to remember to be realistic. We need to remember to be sweet with ourselves. So pull yourself back to a comfortable place. Pull yourself back to, why did you want to draw in the first place? What inspires you a lot? What's your favorite music? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite food? I mean, what makes you happy? What's your go-to? What's a free-flowing thing that's only going to bring you joy by loosening up and doodling? There's no harm in doodling. There's no harm in drawing and learning. It's all a learning experience. Every last doodle, every last line that you put in your sketchbook, you're learning from it, as long as you're trying, as long as you're putting it there. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing art because it's what makes me most happy. You know, I don't know if that's why you do art, you know, and I can't tell you why to do art, but I can just try and encourage you to do it if it's what makes you happy, and, you know, share my experiences with you. And this is one of those things. I hope what I said was in any way, shape, or form helpful to you. I hope this video was helpful to you. It was certainly helpful to me in a reflective manner, in a self-reflective manner. So maybe that's one approach that you guys can take when it comes to battling art block. All you can do is keep moving forward and be sweet to yourself. My name is Gweakles, and I hope you liked this video. Please let me know if you'd like to see any other sort of videos, and thank you so much for watching.